Details are coming out about the moments before a tanker truck exploded in Philadelphia, causing part of I-95 to collapse. PennDOT Secretary Mike Carroll says the driver lost control on an off-ramp and the tractor-trailer flipped over beneath the highway. When the truck landed on its side, he says the tank, which was carrying 8,500 gallons of gasoline, ruptured into a fiery blast. That caused a massive concrete slab of the overpass to fall. State police say a body was recovered from the wreckage today. The medical examiner is now trying to confirm the person's identity. The highway is closed in both directions. Officials are urging drivers to take detours and to pack their patience. And those detours could be in place for months, which could have a major impact on the economy, creating delays on one of the busiest roads in America. Our business and policy reporter Justin Backover is here in the studio with more. Justin.
Yeah, Wendy, stretching nearly 2,000 miles long, I-95 is the country's most used highway for miles traveled, stretching from South Florida all the way to Canada. It's critical to the economy of the entire eastern seaboard, and this collapse will certainly have an impact. I-95 facilitates 40% of the country's GDP. Its corridors include 40% of the U.S. population, and now it's shut down in both directions following its collapse in northeast Philadelphia. The state says this segment of 95 carries around 160,000 vehicles per day, of which roughly 14,000 are trucks. It has more vehicles traveled than any other road, a main artery for regional freight into and out of the Port of Philadelphia, as well as manufacturing businesses connecting to Interstate 295 and the New Jersey Turnpike.
The Port of Philadelphia ranks, the last data provided, ranks 23rd in the country in terms of tonnage going through its gateway. It's a very important port for commerce, contributing to goods both in the metropolitan area of Philadelphia, New York, and all the way out through Chicago as well. It's probably the 7th or 8th top port here on the East Coast.
Mark Capafari, a supply chain expert with Penn State Lehigh Valley, says it will cause delays and economic impacts. The 2017 collapse of I-85 in Atlanta created losses for 75% of businesses in the area, according to a survey by Invest Atlanta.
What truckers will do, what the motorists will do is look for alternative paths to go around that and then add that into their delivery time.
Capafari says it could also add more truck volume to I-76 as an alternative route. The cleanup and repair could take weeks to months. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg has promised to direct federal money and resources to fast-track the effort.
And the people of Philadelphia, the Pennsylvania DOT, and the entire region affected by this will have the full support of the United States Department of Transportation for as long as it takes.
And Governor Shapiro's disaster declaration opens up $7 million in state funds immediately, will free up federal funding, and cuts red tape on construction bidding. Back over to you.